Alright, welcome back here to episode 2 of the OKC Thunder franchise here on NBA 2K23. Episode 1 was a blast, so I highly recommend you watch that before you watch this episode. And thank you to everybody that commented on episode 1 as well and gave your insights and opinions on how this franchise should go throughout the next 2 episodes. Basically, what I got from the comment section was to not play Jalen Williams as a power forward anymore. Move him to the 2 or the 3. I'm playing him way too far up in his positional ranking. Also, give Cam Whitmore a higher shot tendency. Maybe give him a good mentor as well. That could be OG Anunoby. Flying Bind 5677 also had a cool comment. Isaiah Joe and Jalen Williams, the second round pick from Arkansas, both went to Arkansas. They never played there together, but they actually were high school teammates. So shout out to that. That's pretty cool. Also want to shout out the draft class creator, Jodo Kelmer. He mentions that 2K is a weird bug, so not every rookie is going to have the kind of perfect name. So yeah, just wanted to briefly touch on that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a lot of you guys also said that we just got to find him like more touches. He should be averaging close or above 30 points a night, which I'm so cool with because this dude is just insanely efficient. I mean, only got 32.8 minutes. I don't know why 2K downgrades them a little bit. I guess it's because I am playing like a decent amount of minutes to Trey Mann, who definitely recouped his value this past offseason. So yeah, we're also going to try to land a big fish today. We're either going to make a big trade, probably that route of getting a big name guy because we're Oklahoma City. We're not the biggest free agency destination. We also haven't really won too much in episode 1 where it's like, okay, there's team success here. We can now go to OKC. So we're going to look to do that as well. We do have 2 auto-generated first round picks that we could touch on. Uwe Schroeder, we're going to see if we want to maybe move him as well. He's the 5th overall pick. But if Terrence Mann does leave, then it would be silly for me to move on from him. And then there's Kirk Rollins as well. I kind of liked his play coming out of Vanderbilt because he could also shoot the 3 ball. So we'll see if we can afford Anunoby to bring him back because I wouldn't mind that. That is a massive upgrade in my opinion over Lou Dort. Even if Anunoby was like a 6th man for us and we started Cam Whitmore, I'm also cool with that. So I think the main position we're going to try to get this offseason is a power forward that we could play next to Chet and in between either Cam or OG. Doc Rivers retires. Sixers fans rejoice. Draymond and Blake get their jersey numbers retired. And yeah, this draft lottery could be very good to us. I'm going to double check to make sure we are getting these picks accurately. But yeah, let's see if we end up with top 5 picks from Miami or from the Clippers. So this Clippers pick is a swap and this Heat pick is lottery protected. So we're not really getting the Heat pick in this draft. So we end up with the 6th overall pick from the Clippers. That Heat pick will not be going to us. They're going to be keeping that at 5. Do we have anything else? We do have Philly's pick at 20. Let's go. And do we have our pick? No, the Clippers would get that pick, yeah, at 18. So the Clippers actually kind of luck out here. The Jazz were pretty good here at 23, so I don't feel bad from that Amen Thompson, Cam Whitmore trade. I'm going to see if I can land Chris Finch as my assistant head coach. Let's go. We do have Maxi Kleber's expiring $11 million, which can benefit us if we do want to include that in a trade. So I think I'm going to make most of my selections. Once again, I'm not going to be able to draft 6 rookies. So I'm going to try to move picks 50, 54, and 47 to the Nets for their 2026 second round pick, and they agree to that. So this auto-generated draft class, Vin Barry is the #1 pick out of Florida State. Ooh, he looks pretty good, man. Ernest Blount out of Stanford goes 2 to the San Antonio Spurs. They still haven't really performed that well. Cecil Cartwright goes 3, 22 years old, 77 overall. I don't particularly need a center, so I'm fine with these centers going right now. You had Will Hunt, small forward, going there at pick 4. Pick 5 goes Theo Wright, a small forward out of Creighton. Don't think I would have targeted him too much. So let's see if there's a good player here, or is this going to be somebody that we're going to end up trading. Brett Outlaw, Dwayne Wade is his ceiling, Danny Ainge is his floor. That's kind of good, but he's 21 years old. So is he like already close to peaking? Michael Cooper for Willis Sessions. And I don't find a trade that I love right now. So I'm just going to take Brett Outlaw, but there's a good chance that he gets traded. So we ended up with 3 new rookies at the moment. Brett Outlaw, he's a 76 overall. Devin Willis, we took a 20. He's also a 76 overall. He's a power forward out of Fresno State. And then Lloyd Logan, we ended up taking with pick 31, which is a nice pick to have. Out of Kentucky, power forward / center as well. So I just drafted kind of a bunch of 4s. Chet, we're picking up the team option. Jalen Williams, we're picking it up. Whitmore, we're picking up. Sarge is technically $0. You know, I try to make this realistic, so I'm not going to pick that up. Sarge isn't going to play for free next year, so yeah, did we go after Giannis? Probably not, because we're going to have to pay Josh Giddey. Trey Mann, I'm going to give the qualifying offer too. All right, so before free agency even starts, we can take on a little bit of cap space, but I probably even have a little bit of cap included in this trade. Like, there's a chance I can move Kenrich Williams, I can move Maxi Kleber, so I'm looking to find that power forward next to Chet Holmgren, and hopefully in between either Whitmore and Anunoby. Now for OG Anunoby, do we have bird rights on him? I don't know, because he had that weird 1-year deal. Where is he listed as a shooting guard? We do not, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to operate that like Cam Whitmore is going to be our starting power forward next season. I'm at small forward. Now Joel Embiid, I have no idea if we can actually acquire Joel Embiid. And I actually probably don't think this is going to happen. But I don't know. Now I just want to try to offer a trade package for Joel. I mean, he's 31. I'd give him Brett Outlaw, Devin Willis, Uwe Schroeder, 2 good first-round picks next year in Maxi Kleber. I would move Chet to the power forward spot. And yeah, I think getting Joel Embiid was somebody I don't even think they're going to say yes to this, but I'm going to offer it to them. No. God damn it. Really? Really? But I'm interested in offering this insane package for somebody else. Because I'm fine with getting another center or just a small forward and moving either Chet to the 4 or even Cam Whitmore to the 4. Oh, man. Damian Lillard would be perfect, but he just doesn't fit this team. I mean, I'd love to go after Luka Doncic, but he's even more untradeable than Joel Embiid is. I feel like Jimmy Butler is that perfect player, but we kind of already had him in the Heat franchise. I want somebody new, and I don't even know if Jimmy Butler like to OKC would really make a lot of sense. Kawhi, he's 34. I mean, we could offer a crazy deal for Anthony Davis if the Lakers are just trying to do a soft, retool. We can give them a ton of draft capital. And I know, we had him in the Lakers franchise, but that was so long ago. So I don't even know if they would accept this offer, but I would give them Brett Outlaw. We pretty much do the similar package. I mean, does that Rockets have some, value? It does. So, maybe instead we did Clippers pick. No. Instead I did the Miami pick. We did Houston's pick. Schroeder, Kleba, and I'd also either give you Devin Willis. Yeah, I don't even think they're going to accept this offer for AD. Yeah, unfortunately not. I mean, Kleba has to be in this deal just to make the money work, or if I was going to throw in somebody else like Kenrich Williams maybe could help it get done. No. All right, I think I found the guy I want to go after. Jaren Jackson Jr. He's an expiring contract. I feel like I'd be able to get him, and I could give the Grizzlies a whole lot. I would give you Uwe Schroeder. I would give you the Heat first. I'd try to keep the Clippers first. I would give you Brett Outlaw. This is a good package. I would also give you Devin Willis, and I don't even need to throw in anybody else, but I'll give you Maxi Kleber as well just to get all that money. I don't even know if they would say yes. I think they will, which is going to be nice. So we would get Jaren Jackson Jr. and Chet Holmgren in that front court. We'd have Cam Whitmore, we'd have Giddey, and we'd still have Shea as our point guard. Oh my god, I'd love that a lot. What? They say no? What about if I did Kenrich Williams instead of Maxi Kleber? No? Really? I don't want to give up that Clippers pick, but I might have to. Do you like Lloyd Logan? He's 2 stars. What is Kirk Rollins to you? 2 stars as well. That doesn't really change a whole lot. I mean, I would give up players here. I would. Okay, so maybe we give up that Clippers offer. So this is like a Godfather package to the Grizzlies for Jaren Jackson Jr. And yeah, this is a lot. Oh boy, this is a lot. But you got to give up a lot to get a lot. And we're going to be doing that. They say no? Wait, what? Does Kenrich Williams get it done? Okay, so Kenrich Williams was the sweetener. We make our big blockbuster trade, getting Jaren Jackson Jr., who's a 90 overall at the age of 25. He's somebody that doesn't need the ball in his hands, and him and Chet Holmgren in that front court defensively is going to be insane with that switchability. I'm also going to move Jalen Williams' position down to a small forward. So yeah, there's a chance we see a big role for Kirk Rollins next year. I do want to bring back Trey Mann. I want to bring back Josh Giddey, Isaiah Joe. I want to bring back Poku. I'm probably going to look to bring back as well. So Isaiah Joe, I want to lock him up on a 3-year deal. Yeah, I would give you whatever you want there. $11 million. It can go up each year. That's good with me. Sarge, we can even work to bring him back on a 1-year deal. And then Giddey, I'm going to match whatever. I don't know if I'm going to match Man. I probably will. Poku doesn't really want to sign with us now, but we'll see if he doesn't even have any offers towards the end of free agency. Let's not renounce the rights on everybody here, as Sarge goes to the Pelicans. Oh, okay. I'm surprised Giddey didn't get an offer, but let's give him that 5-year deal, $30 million. It's going to go up each year. Trey Mann, I think I'm willing to bring him back on that. I think that's a fair deal. It's only 3 years. So let's see if they both sign that. They do. I don't want to renounce the rights on OG or Poku. So I don't know. OG probably signed, but if he didn't, I want to see. Okay, he didn't. Can we afford him? No, it makes me offer the minimum. That's kind of shitty because I gave up. I feel like a lot to get him, and I didn't even get his bird rights because he was on the minimum contract, which I probably I knew that going into it, so that's on me. But yeah, that kind of sucks that I can only give him the minimum. So I think what I want to do is bring back Poku. I don't know though. He wants a lot of money for somebody that's that head. I mean, we do have the qualifying offer on Poku. Or no, because he took it last year. So, looking at our roster right now, we have to be able to withstand injuries too. So, I'm not going to, I think, keep it at this. We're good at the point guards. Shooting guards, I'd like to add, wait, where's Josh Giddey? Oh, it renounced the rights. Okay. I guess I thought he signed it when Trey Mann did. Yeah, I'm overriding that. Come on. 2K just auto automatically renounces the rights on Giddey. Why is that a thing? Yeah, so now that he signs the deal, I go over the cap. So that's just annoying that we got to deal with that. So hold on, he's going to be on the team. Because obviously that would never happen. That's just a 2K thing. So we got Giddey here. So he's on a 4-year, 142 instead of the 5th year. Whatever, that's on me. All right, well, I scared the shit out of myself there. So yeah, we're good at point guard, shooting guard. Small forward, it's going to be Whitmore next year. With Jalen Williams being the backup. We're going to have Jaren Jackson Jr. as the starter. So I'm looking for a backup center and a backup power forward here. So if we're looking at a backup power forward, yuck. I mean, we could go after Terry Taylor at centers. I mean, Poku's definitely the best option. I mean, we can give Poku more than really most teams can. So if we were to offer Poku a deal through the player finder, I'll just give it to him. It would be a 2-year deal. Yeah, for somebody that shot 37 from the field last year, getting 36 million guaranteed Poku, that's kind of crazy. I'll even be nice to you, and I'll give you a player option if you do want to opt out next year. So I feel like that's a great offer for Poku, and we kind of need him to come back, and I'm pretty confident he's going to accept that, and he does. So yeah, like I said, I need another power forward. I'm going to go after Terry Taylor on a 2-year deal, give him a team option as well. He's somebody under 30, which is nice. Unfortunately, yeah, I won't be able to bring in OG Anunoby. I'm going to bring in Dante DiVincenzo, though. I also want to bring in Max Strus on the minimum, and then just get one more point guard. Not a lot of great options. I think it's going to be Aaron Holiday, who I was just so high on in the 2018 draft out of UCLA, and he just really didn't work out in the NBA, unfortunately. Taking a look at player progression, Shea regresses, whatever, but we see some progression from Holmgren. We got that new front court with Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm hoping he's willing to come back before the season ends. We unfortunately have to release somebody before the season starts. That's probably going to be Maxi Kleber because we couldn't find a trade for him in the offseason. All right, so we have Shea, Giddey. I'm going to start Whitmore. We're going to move Williams to the bench. Oh my God, Triple J and Holmgren. I'm excited about this team. We did give up a lot of draft capital for Triple J. You could say we even got robbed. I thought like they were going to accept that for Embiid, and we ended up with Triple J, which is fine. I got excited. I was thinking that we were going to get Embiid. So we're going to stick with the 9-man rotation. We want Isaiah Joe, I think, being the 6th man. But Jalen Williams is still going to get a ton of minutes as well. So Holmgren at 29 is fine. 33 to Jaren Jackson Jr., 27 to Whitmore. They want to do 34, 38. That is good with me. Trey Mann can get about 20. We're going to do about 14 to Poku. And then how many minutes to Jalen? We'll do 22 to Jalen, 23 to Isaiah Joe. So that's what we're going to rock with for now. Maybe Whitmore is going to change throughout the season. I am going to increase his shot tendency up to an 80. I also want Jaren Jackson Jr. up to an 82. And we can even lower Giddey a little bit because we know he's going to do other things with the ball. I also wanted to see, is Trey Mann at a 47? No, he's at a 72. Probably going to lower him. Maybe increase Isaiah Joe. So this is probably off where it should be. Like, why is Poku at a 67? I keep noticing this after I hit the tab to go away. 4-star pace and space under Mark Daigneault. I'm excited to see, like, Kirk Rollins minutes this year because he's going to be the first one in there in case of any injuries. Terry Taylor, he's 6'4". Whoa, I did not know that. That's crazy. 6'4" power forward. No way. What? That is wild, man. So first game of the season, I'm hoping Shea takes more shots, too. We ended up losing. Okay, great. What? Maxi's on the Lakers? Shea took 16 shots, so did Chet. Chet had a baller game. Fortunately, it was an L. All right, new team, whatever. We end up dropping 143. We're supposed to have a defensive anchor in Triple J. Shea with 14 shots. I guess I do have to lower everybody else's shot tendency. I mean, Chet, 27 and 17. Okay, maybe this is the Chet year. Road game, win by 33. Cam Thomas at 26. Triple J with 34 and 9 and 3 blocks. Oh, I love having him. Shea had 32 and 7. Let's go. Shea's averaging 26 to start the year. I need him to shoot the ball more. Maybe I just lower everybody else's shot tendency, which I'm probably going to do if I don't notice Shea getting consistent 15-plus field goal attempts a night. We just dropped 153 on the Spurs. Okay. Shea at 37. Get out of here. Shea had 23 here in this L. We got blown out by the Jazz. Damn, did Amen Thompson go? Oh, they have Jason Tatum now. Gregory Jackson, Lonzo Ball. They're playing Amen Thompson 10 minutes in. Maybe we swoop in and get him at the deadline. I'll maybe offer you Trey Mann for Amen Thompson. I'd say we would have won that trade if that happened. So I kind of want to play a game here or just play a little bit, just have some gameplay to see what this team can do. So we have a road game, back-to-back road game against the Suns. Like, that wouldn't happen. Just both in Phoenix. So it's looking like we had a competitive game. We're up by 21, which is nice. Shea with 29 and 7. I mean, he's averaging like 28 to start the season. Oh, let's knock down that 3, Shea. Yep, okay. He's got 32. Isaiah Joe with 14 points. I'm glad that we've been able to keep using Isaiah Joe, and we just locked him to a 3-year extension. Giddey with 27, 11, and 9. Can't believe I almost renounced the rights on him or didn't realize that I did. Baisley, former Thunder, ended up back in Phoenix. No. What am I saying? He was never on Phoenix. He ended up getting traded to Phoenix in Sarge here. Triple J had 21 points. Let's see Cam Whitmore inside. Spin move on Shamit. That was nice. He also has 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. I still can't believe I said that about Darius Bazley. Duh, he got traded to Phoenix. Wait, Giddey is 1 assist away from the triple-double. We definitely have to get that. Is he clamping? Like, he's doing all this while guarding Devin Booker, too. He's gonna hit that. All right, perfect pick and roll with Whitmore. Let's see if we can get Giddey's 10th assist so he gets the triple-double. And yes, Whitmore with the reverse dunk. And Josh Giddey has a 27-point triple-double on this random night in Phoenix. Oh, that looks so good. And he picks up his 12th rebound. Let's go. Wow, we have some crazy stat lines in this game. Spin move with Shea. Kick that out to Whitmore. Oh, I kind of like that. Can he back down Shamet? I mean, is that Shamet? I don't know. But if it is, we should be able to get inside with Cam Whitmore with the left hand. Now he bricks it. And no, that's not Shamet. I'm an idiot. That is Kyle Anderson, as Booker's probably going to knock down that 3. Triple J with 21 and 4. That's the one thing about Triple J, though, is like the rebounds. Not the best rebounder in 2K. I mean, he's not like the best rebounder for his size in real life either. Josh Giddey in transition over to Triple J. Oh, I was going to take that, and then I ended up turning it over. I realized at the last second that was definitely not going to go in. Should have took it anyway because I ended up throwing it away. Cam Whitmore is a perimeter D2. Maybe he can develop into an OG Anunoby style player. Yeah, what are you doing on Triple J? And oh, Triple J gets the block inside on Bazley, the former Thunder. Holmgren's got 10 and 12 in this game. I mean, I should have offered a deal for KD. I don't know if he would have been tradable, but bringing him back to OKC would have been cool. Well, now I regret not doing that. But I honestly think we didn't, like, obviously you could always use a Kevin Durant, but, like, we didn't need, like, another score-first guy because we kind of have that in Shea. And Giddey can score on any given night. Like, I want Cam Whitmore to develop as well into a good scorer as he finds Shea inside, and Shea misses that with the left hand. And, like, we have Isaiah Joe as a 3-point shooter. Like, I wouldn't mind Chet and Triple J averaging 15+ this year, and, like, there's only so much, like, rock to go around. Kevin Durant driving. Oh, I was trying to get that block with Chet. Chet inside with the left hand. He gets that to go. He's got 12 and 12 in this game. Man, I think this team can win a championship this season for sure. All right, road game against the Suns again, and then we end up losing by 18, unfortunately. So let's do a little bit of simulation here, and let's see how this team performs. We're 5 and 5, but we've had like a fairly like decent roster turnover. Adding guys to the road. Well, I guess it's really just Triple J. We're playing well now. We are 13 and 7. Make that 14. Can we make that 15 now? So, yeah, we don't have that Clippers pick or we don't have that Miami Heat pick. Now, we will monitor it. Like, we gave the Grizzlies a great package. So, the Clippers currently are the worst. Okay, well, that's going to be a good pick. Oh, my God, they're both. All right, and is there, like, a generational talent in this draft? There probably is. Trent Nicholson. Okay, power forward. All right, that's going to hurt a little bit. I believe we do have the Rockets first-round pick, but the Rockets, I believe, are fairly good. I really should have tried to get that deal done without having to give up both the Clippers and the Heat pick and just did like the Rockets and maybe the Bucks pick next year. I don't think I've been on fire here with trades in this series. Okay, Chet, 6 to 8 weeks with an ankle sprain. He was playing really well. Also, I guess I didn't realize that, what's his name? Jalen Williams, with an I, was a free agent because he was a second-round pick, like, fairly soon. And we are 18 and 9 when that Chet injury happened. And Jalen Williams is in Dallas right now. He's playing well. Shout out to him. All right, we have a home stretch coming up. We are 25 and 16. Oh, we're about to get Batman Shea. Mass SGA right now as he breaks his nose for 4 to 6 weeks. We lose 2 straight to Dallas. That kind of hurts. Oh, my God. We're on a 4-game losing streak. We lost 5 out of our last 6. Then we beat Boston. We beat the Clippers. Beat the Pels and beat the Nuggets. Okay, then we go on a little bit of a winning streak right now. Then we win 5 in a row after losing basically 4 in a row. And it is the All-Star draft. Cam Whitmore pulls his left hamstring. Like he's able to play through it, which is nice. So Shea, an All-Star starter? No, Garland is over there. Wait, Shea is an All-Star. Okay, I was about to say he's not. He's a 4-time All-Star. He's a reserve for Team Jokic. We don't get anybody else on the All-Star game. I also tried trading for Zion in the offseason. I just couldn't pull it off. So we're 32 and 21. We're currently 11 games over 500. Shea's averaging 23 points. Okay. I do want him to average a little bit more than that, or just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, close to 30. So maybe I'm going to lower Triple J and Giddey's and Holmgren shot tendencies. And we're approaching the trade deadline. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. We still have a little bit of draft capital going forward. I know I've moved a decent amount of it in this video for OG, for Cam Whitmore, for Triple J. We do have the Rockets pick in this draft. We do have a Bucks pick in the following draft, and then a Heat pick in 2028. Jaren Jackson Jr. does not want to re-sign. Love that. Shea has 2 years left on his deal. We're making him a Thunder for life. He's about to get paid. So let's advance past the trade deadline here. We're not making any moves like I said. We're 13 games above 500. We could see in the Western Conference that we are the 5 seed. Okay, we're only 3.5 games out of first, so we just need to have a nice second half of the season. Any big trades that happened? Buddy Hield for Jackson Hayes, DeRozan for Powell. Okay, what? Trae Young and Steven Adams for Isaac Okoro and Christian Wood. So Charlotte has Trey and LaMelo in that backcourt. Sick offensively. What is that defensively? Now, with Mark Williams' emergence in real life, I'm excited to do a Hornets rebuild too. They got Trey Murphy and Brandon Miller. I just don't know if I agree with that with Trey and LaMelo, but they didn't have to give up much to get Trey. I feel like I gave up so much more to get Triple J. Home game against the Blazers, we end up winning 135-124. Shea, why is he only playing 31 minutes? Like Trey Mann is getting 18 a night. I guess that like gets pretty close to 48. So maybe what I do is like like I don't know, maybe I give Trey Mann 10 minutes a night. Like, does that mean Shea's gonna get more minutes? We did 40 to 29. I don't know. I give him to Isaiah Joe. Screw it. So let's see. With that new minutes change, does Shea get a decent amount of minutes against the Clippers in this game? We win by 7. He plays 33 in this one. Triple J plays 36. What? I'm so confused. Win by 9. Shea with 33 minutes. He's getting like 40. So annoying. All right, we're 18 games above 500 at the moment. We're now 20. Make that 22 games. Okay, we're on a nice winning streak. 9-game winning streak. Make that a 10-game winning streak. Come on, give me 50 wins pretty soon. We are fairly healthy right now, so let me knock on wood. Yep, there it is. Chet Holmgren with his like second ankle injury of the year. 4 to 6 weeks. That is brutal. So he's going to end the season with 14 points, 10.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 2 blocks with a true shooting percentage of 57%. He's definitely going to miss the first, I think, round. And Triple J's not happy. I think I've done a terrible job as a GM in this franchise series, which kind of sucks. LaMelo Ball wins MVP next to Trae Young. Vin Barry, Rookie of the Year. He was the #1 pick to the Bulls. Alperen Şengün, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Depoy. Theodore Hawkins, Most Improved. Steve Clifford, Coach of the Year for the Charlotte Hornets. Do we finally get Shea on an All-NBA team? Randall on the second team? No. We do not. Tatum wins MVP in Utah. We do get Triple J on all defensive second team now. Brett Outlaw on Memphis is on all rookie second team. And we ended up as the 1 seed though in the Western Conference. Okay, we edged out the Utah Jazz by 1 game. We're going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1 who still have Steph, Poole, Wiggins, Kuminga. What? Tristan Thompson is their starting center. Okay, they have Tobias Harris, Ryan Rupert, Moses Moody, Najee Marshall. Here were the end of the season stats. Shea basically 24-8. Just absurd efficiency. There's Josh Giddey, 18-8-10. Triple J, Holmgren, who's going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. So it's really just the first series, which is solid. Like, I'll take that. All right, so I kind of like what Kirk Rollins could do. I just got to increase his shot tendency. He's going to get like 14 minutes. Jalen Williams was all right for us. He's going to get about 17. We're going to keep 27 to Joe. 25 to Poku right now. 37 to Triple J. 37 to Giddey. 42 to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's roll with that. Game 1 against the Warriors. Imagine we lost. We do win by 4 points at home. Okay, Shea shot 8 for 21. Triple J had a good game. Giddey's our leading rebounder. Yeah, I need Chet back. Game 2, we end up winning. Let's go by 4 points. God, these have been close, man. Game 3, we lost by 4 points. Wow, okay. 1 by 4, lost by 4. Weird. Game 4, we end up winning. Thankfully, we end up winning by 1. The series has been too close, man. Oh, I desperately need Chet back. I do. And we ended up gentlemen sweeping them. We won by 9. The series was way closer than I wanted it to be. I mean, that Warriors team is solid for an 8 seed. Did they finish as the 7th or the 8th? They finished as the 8th throughout the regular season record. So you have Charlotte versus Brooklyn. Who's on Brooklyn now? Oh, they have Tyrese Halliburton. They have Ben Simmons playing the 5. You have Toronto versus Cleveland. Toronto's got Jaylen Brown and Cason Wallace. Then you have the Pelicans and the Sacramento Kings going up against each other. So the Rockets currently have D'Lo, Green, Lonnie Walker, Jabari, Wemby. I was going to say that's not that scary, but like, and then Şengün off the bench. It's a scary team. KPJ, Van Vliet, Tari Eason off the bench. Yeah, it's a good team. Game 1, Chet is back for it. Let's go. All right, Chet starting center. Doesn't matter. We end up losing by 13. What is that fourth quarter, man? We choked that in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Joe 1 for 10 from the field. Not great. Game number 2 ends in a win. Thankfully, we blow him out by 26. Isaiah Joe doesn't really shoot that much better, but he ends up taking 10 free throws, which is kind of shocking. 4 for 17 for Triple J. Game number 3 ends up in an OKC Thunder win. Shout out to Shea, man. He goes 11 for 12 at the line. Giddey with 27, 6, and 9. He has that in his bag. 16 rebounds and 3 blocks for Chet Holmgren. Game 4 ends in a Rockets 1-point victory. That hurts. Damn. This is definitely going to be a rivalry here between the Rockets and the Thunder. I could definitely feel that. And we lose Game 5 by 19. Oh, that's not good. Game 6, must win in Houston, too. This is not looking good for the Thunder, man. Are we going to end in disappointment, or are we going to force a Game 7 up by 6? We don't blow it yet. It's coming, though. It's coming. I'm telling you. Yep, there it is. We end up blowing this game. Down by 1 with 2.5 minutes to go. Down by 3. Don't lose this. Come on. Can somebody hit a 3? Nobody's scoring. Oh, my God. We're down by 6. We just don't score in the final 2 minutes. I hate this team. I hate this team. What is going on? Triple J misses. Oh, well, I was so excited about that front court, man. I really was. Just, like, defensively. And while I think it plays good defensively, just offensively, I don't know. Like, maybe we're just not, like, the right system for Triple J, who ends up shooting... Oh, my God. He was horrible for us in the playoffs, man. And the Cavs win the East. The Kings win the West. And the Cavs win it all in 6, with Garland being your finals MVP. So LeBron retires on the Celtics. Ooh, wow. James Harden retires on the Sixers. Maybe this is where I would swoop in and go get Joel Embiid. Curry retires. Yeah, this Hall of Fame class is going to be pretty sick. Clay and John Wall as well. LeBron, Curry, Harden, and Russ are all into the Hall of Fame. Okay, I'm going to see myself out. Yeah. Watch it ends up being 1 and 2. I'm going to hate myself. I'm literally going to hate myself if it is. Oh, my God. So they get the number 1 pick via Miami. That Clippers pick drops to 5. They have their pick at 6. Oh, my God. All for an expiring contract. All right, this is definitely providing a challenge for us. I'm debating if I want to fire Mark Daigneault, only if there was, like, a good option here, like, better. I mean, like, Spoelstra, but am I getting him? Am I getting Steve Kerr? I don't really know. I could maybe get Monty Williams. I could get Taylor Jenkins. You know what? I think I'm going to fire Mark Daigneault. I think we've underachieved a little bit with this team. I don't think we're even going to get Monty Williams or Taylor Jenkins, but I'm going to try to. Mike Brown as well. I did a good job with the Kings. Darvin Ham. Sure. We'll offer him a deal. If not, we could promote Chris Finch. All right, so we do get Mike Brown, Darvin Ham, and Monty Williams. Okay, thankfully. So we are going to go out and we're going to sign Monty Williams. All right, so it is the NBA draft, and we have the 26th, 29th. Oh, wow. I thought that pick was going to be pretty good this year, but it's 49 and the Mr. Irrelevant pick. So the Grizzlies, with that Miami pick, take BJ Outlaw. Oof. I feel like that power forward you should have taken. Yeah, Trent Nicholson out of USC. I think you fumbled that one, Memphis. So Memphis took... like, so many... They took 3 centers with those picks. What are they doing over there? All right, so we got a sick player with our first-round pick. Or our first-round pick, I should say. Ready for it? Ready for it? Ready for it? Oh, Marcus Aldridge Jr. He's 23. He's out of Missouri, but I kind of wanted to take him just because he was Marcus Aldridge Jr. I could see, like, a Terrence Ross Jr., and I'm going to take that dude, like, number 1 overall. So I'm going to sign every rookie here. We also got Darren Bledsoe and Steve Byers. Byers is a power forward out of Vanderbilt, but he was Mr. Irrelevant. Darren Bledsoe, 6'10" power forward out of Old Dominion. And we got Lewis Marion, who's a guard out of UConn. A lot of these guys are older in age. Poku actually opts out. Wow, good for him. So he's going to probably move on. I'm going to look for more rim protecting, rebounding power or center to be the backup. We're going to pick up the team option on Kirk Rollins. Not on Terry Taylor, not on Lloyd Logan, his team option, but yes to Cam Whitmore. Jalen Williams, I'm going to probably pay him and Chet Holmgren as well. Yeah, we're kind of thin on money. We do have bird rights on Triple J, who's a hot commodity here in free agency, getting max deals from the Warriors, Suns, and Spurs. I'm going to offer him the full 5 years, about $40 million a piece, and give him the full no trade clause. Yep, I'm committing to Triple J. It's just 1 year, like the first year maybe it was just kind of rusty, and then hopefully it pans out going forward. Oh my God, and he doesn't even take the full max. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna read. Oh my God, I gave up all of that for a rental. This might be actually my worst move in 2K history. Like, I'm not even lying. If Triple J does not make it past moratorium, because sometimes he signs with the Warriors, but they might not have enough money, I actually might have made my worst move in the history of my 2K career. I think so. Oh my God, I'm really scared. I'm not renouncing the rights on him yet because he can pop up again. I mean, this is the moment of truth right here. If he officially signs with Golden State, I made the worst move of my 2K career. Oh my God. He's not here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I actually just gave up the first pick, the 6th pick. That outlaw guy who was my first round pick last year. Another first round pick in the Willis. UA Schroeder. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's actually my worst pick in my 2K career. He hated it that much here. Oh my God. I still can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. I'm in shock. I gave up so much for a rental. All right, well, this is probably a little bit of a setback. Now, thankfully, we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we have Josh Giddey, we have Chet Holmgren. We still have a couple more picks in our arsenal. But boy, oh boy, that is rough. All right, so let's go out and let's sign Chet to a 5-year deal. I'm going to honestly make the last year a team option. No, I'm not. I'm going to give him the full 5 years. And I'm also going to look to sign Jalen 21 million for Jalen Williams is a lot of money, not gonna lie. Chet gets a deal from the Heat. He didn't even accept our deal. What is going on in OKC? Monty Williams, get everybody under control, so it's a 3-year deal for Chet. I'm gonna snag Nick Richards to be our backup center next year, and I'm actually kind of excited about him over Poku. So Poku's 6-year career in OKC is over. I'm gonna sign Peyton Pritchard to a minimum deal. I really don't know who I'm gonna play at power forward. 33-year-old Dorian Finney-Smith. There's a chance I might start Kirk Rollins as our power forward next year. That's going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye on at the deadline. Jalen Williams, we're going to bring this down to the wire. I think I'm going to give him this deal about 3 years, $16 million. It's going to have a team option on the last year. I'm even going to lower it a little bit, so we're going to get him on that. Nice team-friendly deal. All right, so 2K kind of wants to start Cam Whitmore at the 4. We could try that instead of going with Kirk Rollins there. But yeah, this is going to be our rotation. I don't think LaMarcus, or I guess he's going to get like 9 minutes tonight. Kirk Rollins 13, 17 to Nick Richards. Trey Mann, you're probably going to get like 17 as well. We're going to go 24 to Isaiah Joe. 30 to Holmgren. I want to go 30, maybe with 31 Whitmore as well. We're going to do 24 to Jalen Williams, 35 to Giddey, 38 to Shea, and we'll do one more to Chet. I don't know, man. I'm still speechless on what happened with Triple J. I'm nervous about this team. I mean, like a nice start to the season, 30 and 11 for Shea, 22, 9, and 13 for Giddey. But yeah, like I said, Trey Mann gets hurt. You gotta be kidding me. So like Peyton Pritchard's gonna get his minutes, but I mean, we started off the season 4-0. We beat Memphis. That's nice. Where did he sign again? Golden State. All right, we're 8-0. Okay, we're 9-0. Maybe we're better without Triple J, so let's go out and beat Triple J here. If he hands me my first L of the season, I'm going to be very upset about that, and it's looking like that is going to happen unless we come back here in the fourth quarter, but it is not going to be the case. We end up losing by 22, and he had 16 and 10 against me. All right, so we're doing great right now record-wise, but our front court does have some finger injuries. Cam Whitmore could play through his. Unfortunately, Chet Holmgren will not be able to play through his. So Nick Richards is going to start for us at the center position for a few weeks. We're killing it. We're 40 and 14. I guess, I don't know. I just thought Triple J was actually going to work with this team. Shea's an all-star starter this year. Let's go. And Josh Giddey makes the all-star game for the second time in his career. I did not think I would be saying addition by subtraction with Triple J leaving. Giddey averaging 21 and 11. Let's go. I guess we just got to let Giddey cook. So it's like we're approaching the trade deadline. I thought about doing this in the offseason. I couldn't find anything I like, but trying to trade Trey Mann for a power forward, and then like Peyton Pritchard would be the backup point guard. And I'm intrigued on getting Naz Reid. Now I don't really want Aaron Nesmith in return, but I wonder if we could do like a Trey Mann for Naz Reid swap. He's under contract. He's making about what, 15 mil a year for the next 3 seasons. He could shoot the 3 ball. We move Cam Whitmore back to the 3 spot. And if it doesn't work, hey, I'm not touching the starting lineup. I could still have Whitmore, and I could still have Jalen Williams in there. Now just have Naz Reid come off the bench. So I'm going to see if they would do this. If they say no, I'm going to throw in my 2020, my first round pick this year. They say no, I'm going to give you my first rounder, which I believe is, my first rounder. And they say they want my first rounder next year. Top 3 protected. I mean, we plan on being good. I mean, I do get Naz Reid under contract, so I'm going to do it. All right, so Jalen Williams is going to hit the bench. We're going to give Naz Reid a decent amount of minutes here. Peyton Pritchard is currently being the backup point guard. So I'm just, I don't think I'm going to upgrade that. I think Pritchard could be a fine backup point guard for the playoffs. So I'll get like 8 minutes a night, maybe. Maybe I won't even have like a backup point guard. And Naz Reid, I'm going to give about 30. I'm excited to see what he can do for the OKC Thunder. He's a really good player. If we also want to take a look at the contract extensions, we got nobody eligible for that right now. So let's go through the All-Star break. Just want to see what Naz Reid could do in the rotation. 2 away games. We end up beating the Sixers by 25. Let's go. Naz Reid 15 and 6, 3 blocks, knocked down at 3, and then we beat the Raptors by 5. Naz Reid at 9 and 5. Okay. I mean, like, he's still getting acclimated to the system. Josh Giddey's just a stud. So, yeah, you can definitely tell it's a new day for me. I have a haircut now. So, we are 7 games above 500. I'm just kind of refreshing myself with this. And I did want to show you guys something. Josh Giddey is leading the MVP race right now. Shea is number 5. You have a couple guys from the 2021 class with Josh Giddey there. And then you have Luka at 4. And then I also wanted to show you guys jersey sales as well. Shea is the 4th highest selling jersey in the league. And Josh Giddey is 15th. Chet Holmgren is back. Let's go. And we have now eclipsed the 55 win marker. We're 56 and 23. If we could hit 60 wins, that would be sick. But we're just going to fall short with a 57 and 25 record. What? Giddey does not end up with MVP. It goes to Evan Mobley. Rookie of the Year is Trent Nicholson. Yeah, I don't know how he didn't go #1. Alperen Şengün is your 6th Man of the Year. Evan Mobley, Depoy. Kent Robbins is your most improved in New York. Okay, I could definitely see him deserving of that award. And the Cavs coach, JB Bickerstaff, gets Coach of the Year. Vin Barry is All-NBA 3rd team already. You got Scoot Henderson there. Scotty Barnes. Josh Giddey was All-NBA 3rd team. Somehow Shea doesn't make an All-NBA team. Okay, whatever. Chet on All-Defensive 2nd team now. And we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference taking on the Phoenix Suns here, who have Kyra Lewis, Devin Booker, Lonnie Walker, Kuminga, Bam. Interesting team. Definitely. Not a great point guard. Solid small forward. They got a good front court, though. They have Sagana Christopher, who's a 3rd-year man. He was in the 2024 draft. Dude is really good now. Shoots 40% from 3, 80% from the line. Do they have any injuries? Oh! They have Rudy Gobert on this team. In a good way or in a bad way? Like, is he even hurt or is he just that bad? Okay, he's a 79 overall now, but yeah, he is hurt. Broken vertebrae. Oof, out for the year. So, you guys kind of already know what these stats looked like. We have 2 plus 20 point per game scores, and that was Shea and Giddey. Then we had Holmgren, Whitmore, Isaiah Joe just being efficient as hell, 41 from 3. Naz Reid, who's going to start at the 4. Then we have Jalen Williams, Nick Richards, Kirk Rollins, and then LaMarcus Aldridge, who I kind of liked. I think he's definitely going to have a larger role next year. But for the playoffs, he's going to be the odd man out. Peyton Pritchard's going to get 10 minutes a night as the backup point guard. We're going to go about 15 to Richards. I think Jalen Williams, I'm going to lower to 18. Isaiah Joe, keep that up to 25. 34 to Chet. I want to go 40 to Shea. Honestly, 40 to Giddey. And I'm going to do one more to Cam Whitmore. So let's see how this team can perform. Thunder, Suns. Okay. We lose by 1. We give up 49 points in the 4th quarter. We scored 51, but it was not enough. What? Oh my God. Giddey and Shea combined for 71 points on, what is that, 26 for 38 shooting. Like, incredible stuff. Game 2. Oh, Cam Whitmore is out 4 to 6 weeks. We can't have a break, man. We really can't catch a break. So Jalen Williams is going to play a little bit more minutes. So is Naz Reid. I think I'm just going to insert LaMarcus Aldridge into the rotation. He's going to get about 17 minutes a night. And then I'm going to go about, 19 to Nick Richards. Can we please win game 2? Oh my God, we're down 2-0. All right, this franchise series is making me really regret trying to be a GM. I make arguably my worst trade in my 2K history as a GM, and we're down 3-0. Okay, yep, why even make me a 1 seed if I'm going to go down 3-0 in round 1? All right, well, we're not going to come back down 3-0, so what's the point of even caring and being invested into this team, man? Jaren Jackson Jr. ruined this for me. I gave up so much for him, just for him to leave. Are we going to blow this lead? No, we end up beating them by 19. Shea had 39 and 19. Giddey had 36, 16, and 9. We had 2 MVP candidates, and we are the 1 seed. We had 55 wins, and we're not going to get out of round 1 as the 1 seed. I'm hoping to do some reverse psychology right now, or a reverse jinx. It's looking like we're going to make this a 3-2 series. Yep, we are, after we beat them by 18. Shea decides to turn it into a year, 45 and 10. I want him to take 20-plus shots a night. He just never will. Naz Reid had 31 points in 31 minutes. Maybe it's just the system we're currently in. I mean, we're pace and space right now. I mean, it is not ideal for players who thrive on isolation, which could be Shea. All right, can we force a game 7? I just will lose my mind, though. Like, if they had to do that to me. Yeah, you're going to go down 3-0. You're going to win in 7. No, we're going to come back down 3-0, and it's going to be a 3-3 series. Whatever. Like, what? We end up beating them by 43. Giddey had 30 and 13. Why make me down 3-0 just to make it a 7-game series? Watch us lose this, though. They're going to tease me. They're going to be like, Matt, you're going to come right back. You're going to tie it up 3-3, but then you're going to end up losing game 7 at home, too. We're up by 12 right now. We're up by 18. We're up. Okay, well, they're going to blow a 3-0 lead. It had to come to that. All right, whatever. I guess a series win is a series win. Shea had 39 points on 20 shots. He had 15 of them. 75% from the field, 66 from 3, 100 from the line. He is just absurd. Giddey had a triple-double as well. And we have Dallas in round 2. Luka, DeJounte Murray, Josh Green, Theodore Dawkins. Oh, wow. Killing it in the playoffs. Isaiah Jackson, Jess Banks, Austin Reeves, Kobe White, Derek Lively. Do they have anybody hurt? Terrence Mann, maybe? But Derek Lively, he is a former Thunder, yeah. Forgot I had him a while back. So let's see. Game 1 against Dallas, it ends in a Thunder win. 39 and 13 for Shea. 25 and 11 for Giddey. Chet, 2 and 6. Naz Reid, 15, 10 and 3. He's averaging 14, 7.5 here in the playoffs. Game number 2, we end up winning. Let's go. We end up winning by 17. Giddey had 43 and 10. Good Lord. All right. Game 3, We end up losing it by 15. Shea had 30 in this L. Giddey had a 24 triple-double in this L. Game 4, let's go. We take a 3-1 lead. Luka 29 and 13 wasn't enough. Shea with 35 and 17. He's averaging 34 and 10 in these playoffs. Jalen Williams with 27. There's Josh Giddey with 24, 12, and 13. Let's win in 5. Yes, we can. Freaking go. We beat them by 6. Can't believe we were just down 3-0 to the Suns, and now here we are in the conference finals going up against the Houston Rockets, who have Wembanyama. And let's see who's going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. It is the Cavs and the Bulls. Game 1 against the Rockets ends in a 5-point loss for us at home. Jalen Williams and Isaiah Joe were our leading scorers. Jalen Green dropped 40. Game 2 ends in a win. I knew this was going to be a rivalry between the Thunder and the Rockets. Giddey and Shea combined for 81 points, 24 assists, and 21 rebounds. On 36 for 50 shooting from the field, on 11 for 27 from 3, and a perfect 18 for 18 at the line. This might be the best duo. You know the Jays going on in Boston? No, this is going to top it. Giddey and Shea. Marcus Aldridge Jr., 18 points in 17 minutes. Can we take a 2-1 lead? Yes, we can. Win by 9. That is huge. Giddey with 33 and 8. Jalen Williams 22, 7 and 6 as the starter. Cam Whitmore might miss the rest of this series still, which is fine. Game 4 ends in a victory for us. 51 and 14 in 41 minutes. He's putting up MVP numbers. He should have won MVP. He is on a mission. He's a 97 overall. We have developed Shea into being one of the best players in the league. Same with Giddey too. They are 2 top 10 guys in the league in my opinion. Game 5, we win, and after going down 3-0 to the Suns, we end up winning 4 in a row there, beat the Mavericks in 5, beat the Rockets in 5. Shea and Giddey are just insane, man. And are we taking on the Cavs or the Bulls? That series is going to 7, and it is the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we're going to have Shea win Western Conference Finals MVP, Mobley East. They are the best team in the NBA. They had Coach of the Year. They had the MVP in Mobley. They are pretty much healthy. Their bench isn't great, but boy, am I nervous. Cam Whitmore is back for the finals. Let's go. Jalen Williams has been playing well. Isaiah Joe's been struggling. Oof. Okay, so Isaiah Joe's going to get a little bit less minutes. I'm going to keep... Aldridge is good, man. Aldridge might be better than Nick Richards. Honestly, I might not even... I don't know, because I got to give Cam Whitmore minutes. Well, Marcus Aldridge Jr., man. This guy's a beast. Like, he's definitely going to be my backup center next year. And I kind of like the Nick Richards pickup, but I'm actually going to not play Nick Richards. We're going to give those minutes to Cam Whitmore. He's going to get 26 off the bench as the 6th man. I'm going to continue to play Aldridge Jr. just a little bit less. And here we go. Game 1 ends in a Cavs victory by 11. Garland had 41. Mobley 16, 20, and 6. 32 and 10 for Giddey. 22 and 15 for Chet. Whitmore did not play well in his first game back. Game number 2 ends in a Cavs win by 3. Oh, both teams scored under 100. That is brutal. Game number 3 ends in a Cavs win, and we finally make it to the finals. But, like, can we come back down 3-0 in the finals? Okay, it's 3-1. We end up winning by 28 here. Shea with 32, Holmgren with 30. Can we force a game 6? I don't know. Game 5 in Cleveland. This would be kind of crazy if we can come back down 3-0 in the finals. We did it in round 1, but this team is much better than us. Or it's much better than that Suns team at least. We're, like, staying alive in this game, but we really never had a lead. They're up by 7 with 9 minutes to go. Up by 8 with 5.5. We really have to turn it up right now. And we ended up taking a brief lead there for a second, but we lose the NBA Finals by 2. Damn, Shea shot 6 for 15. Giddey 7 for 15. And unfortunately, the Cavs have won the NBA championship. Garland is your finals MVP. Kevin Durant retires on the Utah Jazz. Kawhi retires as well. So no more Jaren Jackson Jr. We go to the finals, but we ended up losing. KD and Kawhi go to the Hall of Fame. KD gets his jersey retired by us. I didn't approve of that. I didn't sign off on that. We don't have any lottery picks in this draft. Yeah, like the Grizzlies don't have any picks that we have given them. We do have the Milwaukee Bucks pick at 15, though, so just outside the lottery. We did trade our pick to Minnesota in that Naz Reid Trey Man swap. The Nets have picks 13, 16, 19, and 20. So Monty Williams in his first year as the Thunder coach does what he did with Phoenix, brought them to the championship, but lost. All right, I'm going to be moving Nick Richards 36 and 59 to the Milwaukee Bucks for DeAnthony Melton and a future second. Marcus Aldridge Jr. is going to be the backup center next year, and Melton is going to be the backup point guard-ish player with Peyton Pritchard not getting those minutes anymore. Knicks with the number 1 overall pick to select Oscar Hood out of Ukraine. He is a 79 overall, 19 years old. Looks pretty solid. Frederick Rivers, second pick out of Louisville. Shout out Kenny Payne. okay, maybe the Knicks made a mistake. He's an 82 overall at the age of 20. Alan Davinovich goes to the Jazz. Doesn't look great. Noel Caldwell, 77 overall, age 20, goes to the Clippers. We're going to select Eldon Stewart Jr., a small forward out of the Miami of Ohio. Shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. So we're going to sign Stewart. Not sure if he's going to get minutes, but he's 6'10". I like that about him, and he's a small forward size shooting guard. 6'10" shooting guard. That's kind of crazy. We're going to pick up the team option on Kirk Rollins still. Yeah, at 5.11 mil. Darren Bledsoe, we're going to let walk. Same with Steve Byers. Joel Embiid opts out. So does Anthony Edwards, Siakam, Isaiah Stewart. He was somebody I looked to trade for at the deadline as well, but I ended up with going Reed because Reed was under contract. I didn't want somebody that was going to be a free agent. Cam Whitmore is a free agent. He's had a weird career for us. He's gotten better, I would say, since his rookie season. Do I think he's worth a max deal? No. So I'm hoping I get him back on that qualifying offer and I don't have to pay him that yet. We'll see what his demand for is. I mean, like, Luka's going to get 50 mil, so is 30 mil that crazy with the cap going up? He does want 26, and you know what? Honestly, if we can get it for around 20 million, like similar to like a Keldon Johnson type deal, where we even front load it, similar to the Keldon Johnson deal where it goes down over time, I'm going to look at that because, you know what? Maybe by day 10, he's going to want 20 mil. We can get that down to like 17 mil in year 4. I might do that. So let me just look at the roster for the upcoming season right now. So we have Giddey, and Shea in the backcourt. We have Isaiah Joe and D'Anthony Melton getting the backup guard minutes. And then we will have Jalen Williams and hopefully Whitmore there. If not, it would be Stewart. And then we have LaMarcus Aldridge and Holmgren and Naz Reid as well. We could look for some more power forward depth if we can afford somebody like a Trey Lyles. PJ Washington, not a bad idea either. I kind of want somebody that is probably not going to get minutes, but will if an injury takes place. I don't know if PJ Washington will be happy with that at 28 years old. So I think I'm going to bring back trusty old Dario or veteran... trusty old Dario Saric. We're going to bring him back on just a one-year deal worth about 3.75 mil. And yeah, I'm going to renounce the rights on Peyton Pritchard. And we'll keep an eye on Whitmore too. It's a loaded free agency class, so I'm excited to see where some of these names end up, hopefully out of the Western Conference, and nobody goes to the Cavs. Embiid goes to the Mavericks. Devin Booker to the Pacers. Kyrie to the Jazz. Cat to the Suns. A lot of roster turnover here. And Luka is probably not going back to the Mavericks. Don't tell me. Oh my God, he does. They got Embiid and Luka. Embiid is 33. So it's not as scary, but that is pretty insane. So we're getting towards the end of free agency now, and Cam Whitmore has 7 offers. They're not really any legit deals. So what I'm going to offer him is a 4-year deal, and we're going to front load that. It's going to go up a little bit more, like $22 million now, and he gets the full 4 years. I think he will accept that before free agency ends up. Yeah, 4 years for 81. I think that's a little bit more realistic on what we would be willing to give him, and he accepts it, and over time it's going to go down from 22 to 21 to basically 20 to basically 19. I'm also going to sign, I think, campaign, we'll sign Nickeil Alexander-Walker to a 1-year deal just to be another point guard in the rotation. He won't actually be getting minutes, but we needed some depth. All right, so let's take a look here at the 2028 season. It's going to be the last season of episode 2. I'm hoping I can end it with a championship because we have now done 5 seasons so far, and I have 0 rings. So I'm going to start with Naz Reid at the 4. We're going to start with Whitmore at the 3. Williams to the bench along with Isaiah Joe. I don't know if Sarge is even going to get minutes. Melton and Aldridge. I think Sarge is only going to enter the rotation, same with like Eldon Stewart, if an injury takes place. So I'm going to go about 15 to Melton. I'm going to go about 18 to... yeah, we'll do about 19 to Aldridge. Isaiah Joe in the playoffs kind of scared me. But he was still so good in the regular season. He's going to get 20 minutes. We're going to go 25 to Jalen Williams, 30 to Chet for the regular season, hoping he just stays healthy. Naz Reid can get about 26. Cam Whitmore about 30. And then let's do 35 to Giddey, 38 to Shea, 37 to Shea, and then we could probably do 37 to Giddey. I can give one more minute out. That can go to LaMarcus Aldridge Jr. I'm excited about him. We're 4-star pace and space. I kind of want to see if we can go to something different. Poor defense. I don't know. 7 seconds a bad idea. I think I might just go to balance for now. So like game 1 against the Portland Trailblazers ends in an 8-point victory. Giddey had 23-9. Shea with 20 and 14. We ended up winning by 27 against the Jazz here. Shea 25-6-9. Giddey 24-7-7. Beat the Blazers by 30. Oh yeah. Maybe this is going to be the Shea MVP season. That'd be cool. About a quarter of the way through the season. Oh, Sarge gets hurt here. That's fine. But we're killing it, man. We are one of the better teams. I think we do have the best record in the NBA at 20-4. We'll have to take a look at Cleveland. Houston is 16-7. Cleveland is 19-4, so they're basically just as good as us. But we'll just kind of check in here on the player stats. Giddey and Shea, just a sick 1-2 punch, man. Even Chet Holmgren's averaging a career high 19-10 at the moment. January now, and we are 30-6, man. We are killing it. Shout out to Washington, who's good over there in the East. Don't really know how. Oh, yeah, Antoine Parks. He is a stud. But yeah, we have only a 3-game lead, though, on the Rockets. They are 27-9. They have Lonzo Ball. That team is so good. We have Josh Giddey, who's averaging 25, 7.5, and 10. A career high in points. Third in the MVP race. He's a 69% true shooting. LaMelo's 1, Garland's 2. It's the year of the point guards, or just the guards in general. Shea is there at 4. He's also just having an absurd season statistically. All right, well, that sucks. DeAnthony Melton tears his right ACL. He's out for the season. He was shooting 44% from 3. He was a nice bench piece for us, so that is brutal. Do I give Nickeil Alexander-Walker minutes? Maybe, but I might give him to Eldon Stewart first just to see what he can do. And then if we really need a backup point guard, I can maybe... I might have to make a move at the deadline now for one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a captain. That's pretty sick, man. Is Giddey also a starter? What? I was definitely going to draft Giddey with the number 1 pick. Giddey is unfortunately a reserve. Does Chet make it? Chet does not make the All-Star game. You got Kuminga for the first time. What? Kuminga's averaging just under 30 points a night. Vin Barry for the first time as well. Paolo Banchero makes it for the first time. And we're approaching on the trade deadline. Currently, we are 44-10. We just lost to the Kings to pick up our 10th L of the season. I don't really know if I need a backup point guard for the playoffs. I probably should acquire one though, so I might use Kirk Rollins to get one. All right, we're going to be making this trade with Chicago. We're giving them Kirk Rollins, who is a former 20th overall pick for us. Luis Marion, who never really played. He was the 29th pick and a second round pick. We're getting Oshae Brissett, who's not going to play for us, but we're getting Tre Jones, who is going to be our backup point guard for the playoffs, choosing to go with him over Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So I think for now, Eldon Stewart, yeah, he's struggling. Probably would benefit if I send him to the G League. He's going to be out of the rotation. We're going to throw Tre Jones in there. He's going to get about 15 minutes a night as the backup point guard because Melton did get hurt for the year. Giddey's up to number 1 in the MVP race. Jimmy Butler was traded for Time Lord this season. Do we have any contract extensions to get done? Yeah, we're getting Giddey done. I'm making him a very wealthy man. Him and Shea are going to get any contracts they want. Isaiah Joe will be a free agent at the end of the year. I mean, he's been a Thunder for a while now. Still shoots 40 plus from 3, 88 from the line. He's 28. You know what? I'll give him a 3-year extension. I'll even give him a player option on the last year. He's been good to us. All right, so we're about to finish the season with 65 wins. And yes, we finally get an MVP. Josh Giddey has maybe developed into the best player on this team, somehow over Shea. A true shooting percentage of 68%. He's so good. Frederick Rivers, the 2nd overall pick, is your rookie of the year. Keontae George in Memphis after spending 4 years in Atlanta is your 6th man of the year. You have Giannis winning Depoy. Cecil Cartwright, most improved. Okay, I guess I could see that. And Monty Williams gets coach of the year. Josh Giddey is on all NBA first team. All NBA second team guards are hurt. LaMelo and Garland both will be back though for the playoffs, it looks like. And no Shea on all NBA third team. That is very disappointing. We do get Chet on all defensive second team. And we're going to be taking on the Dallas Mavericks in round 1, who have Luka, DeJounte Murray, and Joel Embiid. Now, can somebody explain to me how the hell this was financially possible? Absurd, man. 3 $40+ million contracts. They got Middleton for $12 million a year. They could beat us. Here were the season stats. Chet Holmgren put up a season, or a career high, in points and in true shooting percentage. Cam Whitmore currently is food poisoning right now, but he can play through it, I believe. I didn't get an alert about that. He had his most efficient season yet as well. Jalen Williams has his highest amount of points in 3 seasons. Shot 40 from 3. Okay. Marcus Aldridge per 36 would be kind of nice. There's Isaiah Joe, Naz Reid, etc. So, for the playoffs, we're going to stick with the 9-man rotation. Tre Jones is going to get 10 minutes a night. Aldridge Jr. is going to get about 15. Isaiah Joe about 19. Jalen Williams could probably stay at 25. 27 to Reed. 34 to Chet, 40 to Shea, 40 to Giddey. Game 1 against the Mavericks. Yeah, there's Whitmore. He's fine, though. We end up beating them by 38 points. Game 2 ends in a Thunder victory by 7. Cam Whitmore at 23 and 8. Let's go, Cam. I want to see those type of stat lines. Game 3, we end up winning by 1. You know what? I don't care. Let's sweep the Mavericks, please. And we end up sweeping them. We win by 21 points. Shea with 36, 7, and 9. So in round 2, we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs, who I haven't really gone over their team in a minute. They have Zach Pierce, a former 13th overall pick. FK Endor, who's a former 3rd overall pick. Looks like a very efficient player, at least in the playoffs. Still have Keldon Johnson. They got Julius Randle, Calbert Burns, Miles Bridges, Bull, Ernest Blunt. Yeah, he was a high pick, right? Yes, 2nd overall pick. Doesn't look like he's living up to the hype. Anybody that's hurt on their team doesn't really look like it at the moment. Jet Howard, or is he just out of the rotation? I don't know. Maybe he should be in it, or he's just at the end of it. Game 1 ends in a Spurs victory. Okay. I'm like, we should blow out this team, and they're probably going to beat me. I mean, Chet Holmgren shot 5 for 16. Giddey only took 9 shots. You won MVP. Take more than 9 shots, Giddey. We do win game 2 by 26. He heard me. Game 3, Giddey got poked in the eye, but he's fine. We end up winning it by 19. 30 for Whitmore in 31 minutes. All right, let's go. 52 and 19 combined for Giddey and Shea. Game 4, Giddey's fine. They win it. What? By 27? What? Man, Cam Whitmore can really shoot you out of games. Don't lose game 5. Okay, thankfully we do end up winning this. Giddey with 42, 8, and 13 and an MVP-like stat line. Game 6, we end up winning it, and we're going back to the conference finals to take on our rival, the Houston Rockets. You have the Cavs and the Pistons, Central Division rival over there on the eastern side. Once again, I'm nervous because they have Alonzo Green, Reddish, Jabari, Wemby, and Şengün. Crazy, man. That's crazy. KPJ, James Najee, Orlando Sosa, Quentin Grimes, Keon Johnson off the bench. Game 1 ends in a Rockets victory by 28. I don't want to end this episode 2 without a ring. My God, we're the OKC Thunder. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Game 3. Don't lose this. Don't lose this. Don't lose this. God damn it, man. We're really about to lose this series. I'm not expecting to come back down 3-0. Game 4. Okay. They're just going to tease me. We won by 5. I mean, I guess I'll watch this live and play out. Come on. Can we maybe force a game 6? I'm just distraught. Like, oh my God, this sucks. Yeah, unless we have one of the craziest comebacks ever, we're kind of screwed. Down by 15 with 6.5. I kind of just want to play this. Yeah, I'm going to play it. No shot I'd come back. I just kind of want to see what this team is. I don't know what to do differently. You guys are going to have to give me your opinions in the comments because, like, I don't know. Like, last year, we went to the finals, and I guess just, like, losing in the conference finals, like, isn't, like, something to be upset about. I mean, like, we definitely, like, had our goal of winning it all. But, like, you're not going to win it all every season. It just sucks we didn't go back after losing it last year. Like, if we won it all last year, I would have felt a lot better about losing in the conference finals. Naz Reid run with me, kicking to Josh Giddey. Giddey, the MVP to the rim, hits the layup, down by 13. But, yeah, I mean, like, we have 2 studs in the backcourt in Shea and Giddey. And, like, you'd be like, man, like, you never really got a star with all these draft picks. Like, did we need a star, though? I guess, like, yeah, we could have added, like, somebody, like, I don't know, like a Kevin Durant is But, like, I wanted Giddey and Shea to become those stars in Chet Holmgren and build, like, a homegrown big 3 here and just really use those assets to develop pieces that could be complementary guys, like, around them. Naz Reid for 3. Come on, Naz hit that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And Chet. You get out-rebounded by Lonzo there. That's gonna make me spark the question. Am I moving Chet in the offseason? I could oh, my God, Jalen Green. Like, I've had enough with this team, man. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know where is that clip? I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, we're going to have to, I think, make a big decision. Do we want to maybe move Chet? I don't think we break up Giddey and Shea. I think that would be very stupid. I mean, Monty Williams in his first 2 years has brought us to an NBA Finals and a Western Conference Finals. And we lost to a really good Rockets team. It just sucks, like, winning 65 games. Like, imagine if we lost to the Suns in round 1 last year. I just still can't get over me really completing the worst trade in my 2K, I think, tenure. Giving up all those assets, couple young players, a pick that ended up being, what was it? Was it number 1 or whatever, number 2 for Jaren Jackson Jr., who left after 1 year after we ended up getting, I think, losing to the Rockets or somebody in the playoffs. Oh, Shea gets a steal. Take the 3, Shea. Come on, you hit this. We have a game. And he misses it, of course. Shea, you were the worst rebounder I've ever seen. You were by far the worst rebounder I've ever seen. Maybe we do some type of trade with Jalen Williams or Cam Whitmore. I don't really know. Like, I'd like to win multiple championships in the next video. Like, I'm going to end up winning more. If I don't win it all, or every season. In the next episode, I've one more, I think, like in the Lakers or the Nets portion of this, or Miami, I don't know, but like, yeah, definitely disappointment throughout the first 2 episodes, which I'm fine with, because like I think it wouldn't be fun if I always won it all. Like, it would be kind of disappointing. Now going into this, I was like, this is with the OKC Thunder, I'm gonna win so many rings. Like, this team has so many good assets and so many good players. Rockets Cavs in the finals, and the Rockets end up winning in 5. Wemby is your finals MVP. Yeah, so it's definitely been disappointing so far. 6 seasons into this, the Rockets and Cavs have definitely been like 1A, 1B in this save, and we've just been lonely there at number 3. So I need some advice. What should we do down below? I don't want to break up Shea and Giddey. They're basically getting paid a lot of money. We could look to move on from Cam Whitmore. He would have some value. We could look to pick up the team option on Jalen Williams and move him. We could look to move Chet. That's something I'm not really thinking of, but maybe he doesn't fit this team all that well. He kind of struggled for us in the playoffs, because I can't end this franchise series after the 3rd episode with 0 rings. It would just be my biggest failure. I already had my worst trade in like my 2K tenure. I know I keep saying that, but it was awful. It was like the Rudy Gobert trade to the Timberwolves. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did, and I'll catch y'all on episode 3. Peace.